In May this year, my friend Tad and I attempted to cycle from Cali, Colombia to the border of Ecuador before cycling the length of Ecuador. But after a quick run-in with the narco group known as FARC, we decided to take a bus to Ecuador. As you see in this next photo here, you can see FARC on the left there. It was spray painted. Spray paintings like that were all along the highway. Unfortunately, did not know what they meant. They want to know who we were, what we were doing. They looked through our phones, our bags, didn't take anything, asked for a deposit, and after declining that deposit, we went back on the Pan American Highway. But spray paintings that we saw earlier were all over the highway at this point, so we decided to simply take a bus to Ecuador instead of riding the Pan American Highway. Arriving in Ecuador was quite the relief, because this is what we came to South America to do, to ride the Trans-Ecuador mountain bike route. This route spans the entire length of Ecuador, north to south, and throughout following the mountains the entire way. Filled with beautiful farmland and amazing parks, volcanoes, all sorts of things. Pues sí, por supuesto. ¿Quieres? Yes. Sí. Es. Of course, while we were in Ecuador, there was an internal conflict between indigenous groups and the government between over inflation and arrests of multiple indigenous leaders. So the indigenous people, which is most of the country, they decided to block all the roads. So this caused a lot of issues with food, and when both of our bikes happened to break, not at the same time, but at different times, it made it very troublesome to fix them. Tad had just broke the skewer here for the bicycle. So his frame or his rack had gone through. It worked by going through the frame here, or the hub, and yeah, that section just broke. So
yeah.
So after this kind sir welded the piece back together, it unfortunately broke the next day. There's not much you could do. It was a long shot anyway. We just so happened to find that guy on the road. We were walking along, and the first guy we asked so happened to be able to weld. So that got us to the next town at least, where they had plenty of food and a place to stay, where we bunkered down for a couple of days until we were able to find a ride to a city. And once again, because of the lockdown, it made it really hard. We were really unsure if we were able to make it, and that's why it took so long. riding along, and the road decides to end. We just have to go up that field there. On our final 13,000 foot pass, my chain got sucked in between the cassette and the wheel, causing it to get stuck, causing us to have to walk and ride or have Tad pull me until we were able to get to the next town. And we also had to walk over all the big barriers. Had a little issue yesterday, and derailleur broke off. And I was able to, some fellas helped me put together this single speed here. So, yeah, that's what I'm riding on. Third day of rain in a row now. Yeah, we have finished the Trans-Ecuador mountain bike route. Now we are making our way to the Peru border. We are less than 80 miles from it.